I'm like, we're cooked. And no one will face consequences. We are on a FaceTime call. That's what this is. I can't just sit and look at this and be like, oh, cool. Oh, what's up? Why'd you drop a 4? I didn't ask for a 4. I asked for a 7. Hang on. I saw it in the background. I'm going to turn it on. Wow. Can't believe you called me Skirny. Yeah, Skirny does sound like a sickness, right? Or like a condition. A decor tour. Oh, you want to change the name of the tour again? From the Prowler tour to the Red Guitar to the Decor Freak? My biggest fear is seaweed. That's so stupid. If you saw a stack of seaweed and a tiger covered in blood standing between you and the back door of your house at night, you'd be more scared of the tiger covered in blood. Say it. I'm scared of Awsten night. I'm a good fear. I rate your fear of seaweed a 2. Because it's not a valid fear, but it is gross, and I hate when it sticks to my ankle. I'm scared of Canadian geese. I guess 3. I'll rate that. No, wait, I rated seaweed a 3. No, whatever, I rate it 1 higher than the seaweed. That's Lucas, that's the worst. The Red Guitar Tour. You're just a bad person. It's like Jenna Maroney. The Roger. I have a fear of elevator doors. Yeah, because they can snip you in a big way. But then there's 2 of you, and how cool is that? Maybe you'll grow back like a lizard. All right, the closest shows to selling out. Coordinate this for the Red Guitar Truthers. The ones that are closest to selling out, if you want to make some plans and get it together, is Houston's number 1. I think then we have, this might be out of order because, again, I refuse to look at, I don't want to look at reports yet. Because then I'm going to see numbers and then I'm like, oh God, it's a numbers thing. Then I'll think about numbers and I'll be like, interesting. Why does Tampa hate us? What's going on here? Houston, Toronto, Sacramento. I'm doing this off the top. They just told me. Houston, Toronto, Sacramento. I know Columbus was on there. Chicago was on there. Orlando was like 3 or 4. San Francisco and DC was top. I think it was like number 10 maybe. We're getting there. You love Arkansas deep down and won't admit it. Psych. Yeah. Add more Canada dates. Yo, sell out this Toronto one. Actually, you know what? Yeah. If Toronto's first, I'm going to hit international booking and be like, hey, buddy. Canada. What's going on over there? Bring us to Calgary. Flying out to Calgary. Does your hair taste like ramen? It's kind of like a lick your elbow situation. I don't know. And I can't find out. Where is Detroit at? It's to the left of Chicago. Did you know that? My geography was messed up until like last year. And I saw that on a map. And I thought I was experiencing a Mandela effect. And it turns out I was just experiencing the Texas education system in action. Or inaction. Lucas just sent me a new video. I'm going to post that thing tomorrow. Bagged milk isn't scary. It's just insufficient. Pop some 7s in the chat for milk in a bag. That's 7s in the chat for the milk. 9s in the chat for milk in a bottle. That makes way more sense to me. Austin's going to London. Bro, I was just on planes all day yesterday. Don't talk to me about flying. But Reading and Leeds is going to be sick. Why do you keep dropping 4s? You some kind of thought leader? Tell us about the secret shows. I was FaceTiming Geoff and Otto earlier, and we were talking about the sets, and I think we're gonna mix up, not completely, because I think there are some songs that like every city would really like to hear. So, but every show is gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, I'm very tall. Look at this. Bop! Watch this. Bop! Reading and Leeds sideshow. Horrible versions of all the songs. I'm a natural blue. I'm a natural blue. Do you want to be my territory? Maybe surge and then destroy me. It Follows would be sick. No one brought it up, but I would do that. Why are we back in the bathroom? Bro, why not? Oh, place of adventure. Look at Otto. Look at Geoff. They're chilling. How fun. Look at them. Secret show locations. They're spread out. So the idea would be they're all like, it's not like they're all like clustered in one area. Waterparks when I'm on my deathbed and when I start to do vocal warm-ups, it sounds like this. And then Otto steps in and says, I don't know any of the words. And I'm like, let's Google it. Bow, bow, do, bo, do, bo, bo. Bow, bow, do, bo, do, bo, do. Zach, I just put your name in the info for the music video. Under wardrobe. Cluster like the bow, 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 bow. Actually, yeah. If any of y'all are on the fence with your tickets right now, let me convince you. What do you got? Tell me why. Tell me which ones you're thinking about going to. And I'll tell you why it's going to rip. 58 shows and you've never seen Waterparks? That's a good thing. If you see Waterparks, I'm having a bad day. I said, Zach, Autry, boy, you looking so naughty. I said, Zach, Autry, boy, you're looking real nice. Should I go to the first show because my birthday is the day before? Definitely. San Antonio is going to be the first one. And now I'm currently holding a massive, possibly lifelong grudge against San Antonio. But depending on how that show goes, there's a chance I'll soften a little bit. My heart will soften just a little bit. If I look out and I see this sold out show, people having a good time, I'll be like, fine, I'll breathe for a second. But I thought about going to Chicago on top of the St. Louis one. You absolutely should. I'm saying all of our shows are fun. Doing Chicago shows, like, they just hit different. From tour number 1, where we were like 1 of 4, it was instantly like, oh my God, Chicago's crazy. Like, it was just straight crowd surfing, like, from the jump. They spoiled me. Playboy Cardi's on stage in front of me. One of my favorite accounts that I've ever seen on here is Opium Parks. And it's like a very niche fan page that's just for like Waterparks and then like the Opium roster. So it'll be like me and like Ken Carson in the same post. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's sick. Yeah, Chicago goes crazy. You should absolutely add that. Oh, wait, back to the San Antonio person. Come through, make it tight as hell, and maybe I'll stop telling booking to not go there. They're the only city who has ever robbed us, and I hold contempt in a very real, visceral way for you, or really your city, and what it's done. I don't know, change my mind. I'm sitting at the table like that asshole at the colleges. San Antonio or thieves, changed my mind. At least you got that sweater back. That's true, but you know what we didn't get back is all the hard drives with our 2012 through 15 video. Would have been great for a movie. But alas, somebody probably pawned it for $10. Should I go to LA? Definitely, and I'll tell you why. When else in your life, first off, it's the biggest Waterparks headliner. Second, when in your life will you hear Hey There Delilah and Turbulent performed live in the same setting ever again? That's crazy. Like, starting off, Hey There Delilah, what's it? And it's like, ooh, I don't love you like I should. Crazy. That's gonna go so dumb. You have to go to LA. Why are the secret shows before the tour? So we can practice, brother. They're not gonna be the same set. Maria, you need to go to LA. Turbulent. And by the way, there's another opener being added too. And LA's got some fun stuff coming through. But again, when will you hear Hey There Delilah and say, you had your own Awsten night? Hi. Ever again. Who's opening for DC? Y'all, is that Chloe Moriano? Someone tell me. It's on the flyer. I put cute little dots to color coordinate it. Can you give us a location? Do you vet the openers now? Yeah, I was a lot more picky this time. Don't even worry about it. What's it called? I don't know everybody on it personally, but I feel like I've made good choices. So, yes, Chloe is opening in DC, and it's going to be tight as fuck. 9:30 Club. Last time, did we do 2 shows at the 9:30 Club last time? Chloe Parks is huge for the gay community. That's good to know. I didn't even know that. I was just like, oh, this will be fun. Chloe is direct support in DC. It's a rotating lineup situation because I was like, you know, I know people follow the tours and I think that's dope as hell. And like, people get so mad about it. And I'm just like, guys, like, it's cool to me. Like, it's fine. But I like the idea of, for people who are seeing multiple shows, giving them a different experience. You know what I mean? Kind of mixing it up and being like, you want to come through here and watch Heart Attack Man? And then, you want to come through here and see Foxy Shazam? You want to come here and see I Don't Know How? You want to come here and see Plain White Tees? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's so fun to me. Hearing you say my government name is crazy. What's your government name? It's not Love, and your last name's not Distorted? Hawaii and Houston? No, Houston and Texas. Actually, what do y'all want to hear on the side shows? I just want to see something. Opinions on the film Twister? Oh my God! Management said, they're like, hey, will you accept a package that's ketchup from Glenn Powell? He has like a ketchup company. And I was like, first off, yeah. Second, I didn't even tell him this because I'm like, who cares? But I've never eaten ketchup and I'm never going to. But I'll accept his package. And I'm happy he survived the Twister. Did y'all like Sneaking Out of Heaven live? I could never tell. I know it's not like a Pit song. I feel like that's usually what determines it for me. I'm like, are they going nuts? Or like, can I see anyone cry at Barricade? And if the answer is no, then I'm like, you've been sneaking out at... You with your 7-year-old taste buds. 7-year-olds love ketchup. Are you dumb? You're not right. I'm right. 7-year-olds love ketchup. It's not. Do you put on a monocle before you eat ketchup? Fucking tuxedo. You look like the Peanut Man to indulge in your ketchups. Do you rent a limo to dip your fries? Can you bring Made in America back? Otto would love that. Oh, you're singing it. I was like, you. Yo, wait, in Orlando. Yeah, come through to Orlando. Drink some water. Pit the shit. We're not adding a second night this time. Orlando got spoiled last time. So, and I think it was in the top 5 to sell out, which I think it's going to be on this one again too. So, if you're thinking Florida, come through. By the way, are Tampa and St. Pete not the same thing? Because all of the sheets that I get say Tampa, but then people in here have been saying St. Pete. I've seen both. Is it the same thing? Like, are people just being weird? Or are they actually, like, different deals? You can have $5 when Red Guitar goes gold. Stream it. I will literally sing It Follows for you. Thanks. Chapel on the Fandom Tour. Your geography is so good. Wow, you said your geography is so good. So you can make fun of me for not knowing where shit is, but you don't know how yours work. Don't choke on water. Breathe. Be cool. If you play Never Bloom Again in Columbus, I will. I was considering that one. Because, like, a couple of weeks ago, the guys were here. And when we were filming the Red Guitar video. That comes out tomorrow, by the way. 1 p.m. Pacific. Red Guitar music video. And I'm going to go live on the tube to hang out and spoil everything. So, you choked on water during labor and my baby almost flew out. Dude, I hate when that happens. That literally happened to me yesterday. Anyway, I was in the car with the guys and we were like talking about it. We're like, Never Bloom Again should have had more attention than it got. We think. Where is Zip? On a hard drive where it will stay. I gave y'all a piece of it. That was like the least hype I've seen y'all on a leak. So I was like, okay. Never. Was it a boy or girl? I let them choose. Play Peach and I'll start a pit to it. Weird choice, but for a pit anyway. But I do love that song. Kind of with it. Awsten, don't play it live. Please, I'll cry. Wait, play which one? Oh, Never Bloom Again. That'd be kind of fun, though. I have to practice it because I know the strumming is like... Where is... Give me a guitar. Give this man a guitar now. Let me see. Bo-ba-da-bo-bo-bo. Bo-do-ba-do-bo. Okay. Like, wait. Wait. Oh, there's some good chords in here. Ooh. We're kind of tuned. There we go. Yeah. Pop a sing-along in these comments. Yeah, there we go. Hang on. Here we go. Pretty. That'd be so good. What a song. Never thought about myself, give what you took, but I sent it off in gift ring. All that's left here on the lonely road, live barely good my so rolling in the cycle, regressing back to high school. What does that say about me? So picking me up at 4 a.m. I'm wishing I was home again. The road's never easy after. Cause all the girls in Los Angeles look like you found distance. I tried to give you space and girls stopped away from the rain and now it's business. All the girls in Los Angeles look like you found distance. Now I'm thinking I'll never look back. Cause this is what you've done. All the girls in Los Angeles look like you from a distance. That's one of the best songs on Fandom. By far. Remembering it as we were going. Crazy. All right, well, get your tour tickets. And then, yeah, Monday morning, you're going to get an email about these small shows. We're going to play some stuff, mix it up, see what songs we've forgotten about that are fun, and kind of, I've already got, I know how I want to do certain parts of the set for the Prowler tour, but who knows? If some of these are really fun, we might have to break them out. So, yeah, just be ready Monday morning. Those emails are going out. Can we talk about St. Pete again? Get a time for those emails. I think it'll have to be the same time everywhere, because technically anyone can get tickets to any of the shows, as far as like, well, not anyone, but I'm saying like you can get the email, but if you have the email, you can technically get tickets to all 3 shows. It's not like you're limited. It's not like you have to go to this one. So I don't remember how to play Peach. It's like, wait. Something. I really gotta like refresh my memory on some of these.